Hey, this quick video is about what you get with the Teaching Exponents Conceptually packet. When you get the packet, what you're going to have is a zip file. You download the zip file, you extract it, you save it wherever you want, and this is what you see. First thing you're going to start with is the Read Me First document. In that document, what you're going to see is basically the structure of how all of the components are put together, some help on how to run a flipped classroom using these components, which you don't have to do. It's just a good idea. It's an idea to try. Give it a shot. And then there's a list of videos that are correlated to each day and each lesson. Some help you with some ideas on how to teach that concept, and some are for students to review the concept themselves. And all of that is in the very first Read Me document. Now, second thing you're going to look at is a teacher document. In the teacher document, what you get is a brief review or overview of the concepts at play and a way to help you so you can break this big idea, these big concepts down into small chunks so that students can learn the concepts as they're going and build upon them, so they're not just trying to remember a bunch of random rules. In this document, there's lots of places for you to take notes and jot down ideas, and it's a 23-page document. It contains all of the review of the ideas, but it also has every assessment and quiz. It has the grading documents, the grade rubrics, all of that's there. And there are also some teaching tips for some of the trickier things that can help you so you can come up with ways to ask questions to students in a way that will build their understanding, and these questions should be accessible to the students, and that helps you from having to try to reinvent the wheel, right? Now, what you see in the Students Resources folder is lists of notes for each topic, and they're not just, hey, this is how you do it. They treat each topic conceptually. There's a pretty good balance between how to do the math and what's going on, what's at play, so that students can come away with a balance between procedural proficiency and conceptual understanding. From there, we're going to move on to what lessons folder looks like. In the lessons folder, you've got a lesson for each of the topics and a lesson guide. So this lesson guide right here for rational exponents and other indices and stuff, it looks like this. There's a previous page that gives you some context for the specific lesson, but this is something you can print off and have with you as you go through the PowerPoint. Each slide has a description of what's happening, some ideas that you can try as you're going through it. All the PowerPoints are colorful, animated, they're engaging, they're very entertaining for students to watch, and they're mathematically solid. The assignments has what you expect. All of the assignments, there's an assignment for every day, and the assessments. Now, there's some extra assessments in here because this topic is just a piece of a larger picture, but each of these assessments has plenty of white space for students to read easily, to show work, to jot down ideas, and each of the assessments comes with a grade rubric, because the idea with this is if we're going to be demanding our students to think conceptually and solve problems, we can't just grade them on a correct or incorrect basis. That's perfectly appropriate for procedural only. But for something like this, where we're asking to think, we need to figure out how to assign appropriate grades, and that's what we've done up here. So teaching conceptually is super tricky. There aren't a whole lot of resources out there. I put this together for you to help you out so you don't have to reinvent the wheel and make all the mistakes I made along the way.